What's going on, guys? So today, unfortunately, I got some bad news about a knife. So what we're looking at here is the CRKT Bona Fide, which I recently got in a trade. And I do love the knife, but there's something going on here that is really unfortunate, to say the least. So first off, I'll move the box off to the side, really off to the side. And let's take a look closer at this knife. So if you haven't seen the first video, we have a cool little flipper from CRKT. And what's really nice about this flipper is that there's a little takedown lever here. So you push this over and up, and the knife comes apart in 3 pieces. And all 3 pieces are captured, all right? So, you know, little parts falling around and pins and stuff. Pretty cool design. So you can field strip this and clean it in the field, which is really nice. The issue here is with this pin down here. Now the pin's fine, nothing going on with the pin, and you can see how this is designed to have these two, well, I shouldn't say pin, maybe they're called posts. How about that? So we have 2 posts here, and obviously you can see there's holes that correspond, right? So put the blade back in, all right, put that over the top post where the pivot is, okay, and then of course put the top scale on over those holes, right? Or the holes in the handle, rather, go over the posts. The issue is, and I want to leave this apart here for a second and really zoom in, is the blade's edge, okay, actually is able to come in contact with the bottom of that post. There's nothing stopping it. There's no stop pin here, and I guess it's because of the unique design, the takedown design. There's no stop pin. Now I feel like right here, there's enough real estate to have maybe put in a tiny pin or post that actually worked like a stop pin, okay, to keep the blade from actually touching that post. So keep your eye in between the edge and the post, close the knife, and there it is. It makes contact, which is really unfortunate. And as I take the blade out, you can see that there's damage on it, okay? The edge is actually rolled. So let's take a closer look at that, since I got you zoomed in still. All right, so you can see, looks like a chip, but it's actually rolled because we have a softer steel here. It's pushed in from one side over to the other side. So if I let this stay focused for a second, actually give you a little more light, you can probably see that. So you do have edge damage from the knife closing. Now, you know, it's not the end of the world or anything, and believe it or not, I still really do like this knife, and I'm still going to use this knife, but it's just unfortunate. It's a really unfortunate thing. I don't know if this was just an overlook from the design aspect of everything. I don't know if it just wasn't an issue because other people didn't shut it that hard. All right, so let's put this back together here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so super easy to take apart and put together, which is great. I do love it. Now, it is a liner lock. Lockup is fantastic. It's really nice. You wouldn't think it would be that tight of a fit as far as the lock goes and everything, because you quickly can take it apart and put it back together. But everything lines up perfectly. The design in that respect is very good. Now, if you shut this knife like that, you're fine. You'll never have any edge damage. The problem is that not everyone does shut their knife somewhat slow, and you shouldn't be expected to shut your knife in a certain manner. If you want to shut your knife fast, ooh, I hate this. Oh, you can hear it. That's super cringy. I don't even like using the word cringy, but here we go. So normal shutting, just listen to this. I'm going to open it and shut this a few times. I want you, the first 4 are how you should be shutting this to prevent damage. Then the next 2 are causing damage. Okay, so here we go. All right, here's the damage. See how it's smacking? Ugh, I can't do it anymore. It's killing me. So yeah, that sounds where you have a soft closing, and then when you close it a little bit faster, you know, and people probably do it. It's normal. You whip it open, and you just whip it shut. Oh, I hate it. I can't do it. Okay. It really is nails on a chalkboard, knowing that my nice sharp edge is smacking against metal. But yeah, people aren't expected, there's no instructions in the box that say, close it slowly, because if you slam it home, you're going to damage your edge. Nothing says that. I think it was just an overlook. Again, it's not the end of the world. It's not a huge deal. If you like the knife, or if you have this knife, just close it slower. That's all. You don't have to baby it, but just don't slam it shut. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely a medium ground there. Like, you know, if I just shut this normally, just shutting the knife. I'm not really thinking, well, I'm focused on it now for the video, but yeah, see that? That one in between. All these are fine, but the one was just like that one right there. That was a little too hard. Ooh, that was too hard. Okay, I gotta put it down. I can touch it. So you guys can see, unfortunately, it's a big issue. You know, you spend money on a knife, you clearly don't want it to have damage because of a faulty design aspect. But I wanted to bring this to everyone's attention. Still love the knife. If you can get over having to, you know, be careful how you close it, no issues at all. But, you know, in this case, I got this used. I got this from someone else. So it was already open and close, open and close. So I didn't do the damage initially. In fact, actually going back to the message, I completely missed it. But in the conversations and stuff, at some point he did say, be careful, the blade comes in contact on the Bona Fide. You know, I don't know. I read so many messages and stuff. I must have missed that the first time. But he did actually mention that. So it's not like he didn't know or knew about it and didn't tell me where he actually mentioned it. But, you know, it's shame on me for just not reading every single thing. But, you know, there was the trade, and then after the trade, there was like some back and forth conversation. That's all it was. So I wasn't super focused on it. I was reading what he was saying, but it just must have skipped my mind or something, or I didn't check it or forgot. But in playing with it today, I was looking at it, and I saw that, you know, just hit the light just right. I'm like, ooh, is there a chip in the blade already? Like, I didn't cut anything that would have chipped that, I don't think. And I'm looking through I cut some cardboard and stuff, but there's no, like, there were small boxes. You know, the big boxes for stuff sometimes have those, like, copper staples and stuff, and those will definitely chip out an edge easily. But I didn't cut anything like that, so I didn't know what was going on. So it's just kind of really weird to me. But anyway, that's all. Now you are aware of it, so just be careful if you do end up getting this knife, or if you already own it, just shut it slow and try to avoid that edge damage. But that is, unfortunately, unfortunate. Ooh, too much. Okay, that's all. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. And I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.